Okay. 7:15. Plan to be off of here. 7:23. 8:30. I plan to be off of here. As a matter of fact, let me set a timer to time myself. Okay. Clock. Timer. Okay, let's do an hour. 1 hour. Literally. Time's ticking. All right. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to hop in while I gather some decks. Oh, also I have one additional deck that I will be giving away. See me looking abroad. I'm keeping an eye on Rico because he's out. He's free. So, keeping up with him. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, y'all. So I hope everybody's having a great week so far. I hope that all of your prayers are coming to fruition. Those of you who are manifesting new things, working on new projects, sending blessings and abundance your way. My condolences to anyone who has lost anybody. Prayers. Hey, Divine. Sending out prayers to everybody. Like, I've been praying for the collective in general. So, if you'd like to be added to my little personal prayer list, send me an email or something. DM me on Instagram. Because for some reason, people be like, I tried to reach you. And I'm like, I'm probably the easiest person to reach. Okay, not literally, but I have a lot of methods to be reached. So email, DM, whatever the case may be. But while you're here, if you're hopping in live stream, I wanted to talk about the law of attraction. And the reason being is because, just a little bit, because if we say we want something, then it takes work, right? You can't just say, oh, I want the new job, but then you don't go put in the application. The same is true for manifestation. And this is why management of self is so important. I guess we kind of segue into that topic as well. Being in control of your own emotions, because emotions are powerful, thoughts are powerful, words are powerful. Words are affirmations and confirmations. So you can speak incantations. You can the tongue is powerful. Okay, so what we say has an effect not only on our mentality but on others as well. So if you tell yourself things are not working in your favor, you always have this type of person in your life, or you never have enough money to do this, or I don't have that, I'm broke, or you constantly keep telling yourself those types of things, then that is the type of energy that's going to surround your aura. Okay? So when you decide that you want differently, you have to tell yourself different things. Did you? Okay, love. Rico, get out of that box. Get out of that box. Y'all, I'm so sorry. He ain't right. But basically what I'm saying is you have to have, you have to raise your vibration. You have to speak things into existence. It's kind of like, it reminds me of, in the Bible in Genesis, where God spoke and it was done. Okay? He said, let there be light. There was light. There's no question about it. He set that in motion. He set it in motion by what he said. So when you speak things out into the universe, trust and believe, you're going to get that energy back to you. And that's part of, That's part of releasing to receive too, because if you're overly obsessed over something, it's not going to come to you, whether it's new love, whether it's a new home, whether it's the car that you've been saving money for. If you continue to obsess over a particular thing, you're blocking it, because your emotions and everything they're powerful. And so when you're consumed with something, you're not allowing the natural process to flow. You're not allowing it to flow. So keep that in mind if you are trying to manifest money or whatever you're trying to manifest into your life. You have to take this, I like to call it the set it and forget it approach, where you set your intentions, you know what it is you want. Like if I want more business. And so I'm saying my affirmations, I'm doing my meditations, my daily meditations, my daily prayers, and I'm doing my petitions. And I'm asking for more business or more customers or better this or that. Once I set the intention, I can't keep obsessing over it. Am I going to put in the work? Yes. Am I going to do my part? Yes. Whatever that is. So for example, if you're trying to manifest money, you're going to be more mindful of what you're spending your money on, so that you make sure it's quality. Or that you have a certain budget, debt to income ratio, so that you're making sure that you stay within a certain realm, right? So that you can save, like maybe you're planning a vacation, whatever the case may be. But it's an energy. It's all about the energy surrounding us, how tarot picks up the energy surrounding us. That's just like people who find themselves in toxic relationships. You keep putting that out into the universe. If you keep putting that out there, that's what you're going to get. You get what you allow. Literally. You get what you allow. So there's that. So if you say that you want one thing, but you're telling the universe something different with your actions, it doesn't matter. It's not in alignment. So you're going to keep repeating the same patterns. Right? If you say that you're wanting to manifest more money, but you keep overspending, you're going against the grain. You know what I mean? You're going against what you're trying to accomplish. So it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like you got to make it make sense. So in that sense, you're going to continue to be stuck. You're going to be like, man, I can't seem to get the bills paid. I'm struggling. I got to borrow some money. Like, because you're fighting that. You know what I mean? You're fighting that. So you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to successfully manifest it, because you're blocking it by doing the opposite of what you say you want. So whether that's money, whether it's a career path, whether it's a job, you have to change your mindset, and you have to just, glam, you have to just let things flow naturally. Once you've prayed about it, you set the intention, you're putting in the work, release it. This is where somebody said this the other day, and I agree, because I'm an air sign. So here's this, right? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, we tend to detach from situations. That's right, Glam. That is right, love. You're already in the right direction. There had to be a reason for that. So definitely something better is coming. Exactly. Something better is definitely coming. Hey, Aisha, love. And that's the mindset you have to have. When you focus on the negative, when you focus on the things that you don't have, when you focus on, oh, this person is not doing this for me, or this isn't working out, then you set yourself back. Exactly. You set yourself back because you're thinking about how to control the situation. And remember, it's not on us to control. It's not on us to control. It's in God's hands. It's in his hands. It's in your angel's hands. Let them work it out. Once you set it in motion, let them work it out. Because a lot of times we tend to want to control situations. This is why we ask all the questions. Well, what about this? Or why isn't this going to happen? Or what's the outcome of this? You don't have the control over the situation. So let the situation play out. Glam, this is a perfect example of, thank you for sharing. This is a perfect example. sometimes what didn't work out actually worked out for you and you didn't even know it. Because we think, well, I want this so bad. We think, because you're obsessing over it, you think I want this so bad, and then it doesn't work out, you're disappointed. But it wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't even supposed to happen. That's why exactly, divine timing. That's why things don't always go the way we want them to go, because it's not up to us. It's not up to us. So once you have a goal in mind, always, glam, always. Let's see. And sometimes we don't see the blessings immediately, so we automatically get down or depressed or sad. No. As soon as you start going south, go north real quick. Be like, oh, I failed. Let me get up, dust myself off, keep going. Because if you stay down, you're gonna block the blessings that are waiting on the other side. The blessings are there. They're waiting for you. All right. Right. It ain't it. It ain't it. Period. And that's the thing about controlling emotions too. It's like when you allow your emotions to, yes, keep going. Whatever you do, keep going. If you allow your emotions to pull you down, or you allow your emotions to cause you to obsess over something or constantly stress over something, you're hurting your body, literally, because you're constantly crying, upset, depressed, down. Nobody has time for that negativity. You've got to pull yourself up, especially if you're a parent, a mother, a husband, a father. If you have other people, a supervisor, a boss, a franchise owner, CEO of a company, you don't have time. This person could have lost. I want you to see the bigger picture of what I'm saying here. Yeah, absolutely, Glam. See, and then there's confirmation. There's confirmation. It's like sometimes we already know. And when you're that in alignment, you know, your intuition is like, as a boss, sometimes as a business owner, you may lose a customer. You may have somebody they may abandon products, so you're not making that sale. But do I have time to focus on the sale that I didn't make? No. I'm focusing on the customer that I gained. I'm focusing on the sale that I made. Because if you stay down and you choose to stay stuck, how can you grow? How can you grow? How can you manifest what you want? I don't have time to be focused on what I don't have, the man that I don't have in my life, who's not doing what I need him to do, who's not showing up. I'm going to focus on who is showing up. Who's here? Who's giving to me? Who's treating me the way that I deserve to be treated? Am I treating myself the way I deserve to be treated? That's what I'm going to focus on. And that's how you manifest better, when you literally decide, I'm going to let go and I'm going to let God. I'm going to let him handle it. Because if I fix it, I'm going to jail. I'm just playing, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm going to let him fix it. Because I can't fix it. Anything that we don't have, anything that we can't control, why obsess over it? Why stress out over it? Why keep asking about it? You don't have the control over it. Right? You can only do what you can do. Keep that in mind. You can only do what you can do. That's it. That is all. And sometimes all you can do is take a nap. I'm just going to lay here. That's it. Sometimes Spirit, God Almighty wants us to just sit down somewhere. Quit trying to do this. Quit trying to I need to get some money. I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to get this money. No, sit down. Like my grandmother used to tell us, go sit down somewhere. When I fix your plate, it's going to be ready. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. When your plate is ready, you can come sit at the table. You can come sit at the table and eat when your plate is ready. Right now, your plate is not ready. You coming in there constantly checking. For those of y'all who've ever cooked turkey, y'all know turkey is an overnight prep. It takes hours to cook turkey. I hate it. Just so y'all know, I will not be cooking turkey at my house. But this is just an analogy. God has a table prepared. Spirit has a table prepared for everybody. Okay? Right now, you may be looking at your neighbor, your co-worker, your best friend. This person may seem like they got all the financial blessings and wealth. This person over here seems like she's happily married in a relationship. This one over here seems like her business is successful. God has a table prepared for each one of us at a different time. Right. Always on time, Glam. Always on time. Yep, it's okay. He has a table prepared for each one of us at a different time. Somebody else's plate is ready. They're over there eating. He got all these folks to feed. So just know that when it's your time to get your plate, be ready. Be ready. Right? Hey, Aquarian. Yeah, be ready. Because right now, it may not be your time. Right now, it could be somebody else's time. But when your plate is ready, be ready to get to the table. He can be like, okay, here you go. You asked for this. You asked for that. It's all on the plate. You got your sweet potatoes. You got your turkey. You got this. You got mashed potatoes over here. You got the gravy. You got all of this right here. Hi, Lotus. Right. Right. And sometimes we don't even see it, but the blessings they trickle in sometimes. They come in, they trickle in slowly. You know what I mean? Like they come in slowly. Yes. They come in slowly. So you got to appreciate the blessings as they come in slowly. Sometimes you don't see it. Somebody may share information with you, or they may share a job link or a post, or say, hey, I heard that they're hiring over here. Right, Glam? Mm-hmm. Welcome to the channel, Lotus77. Yes, ma'am. So, he has your plate prepared. Know that. So when it's your time to eat, honey, tear it up. Tear it up. Because everybody got a plate. Hey, Ricky, what you want? Yeah. Don't be concerned with what this one down the road, what she got on her plate. Well, I want some of her candy yams. Don't worry. You got sweet potato pie. Don't worry. Right? Sometimes we get so down because we're looking at what somebody else has, but you have blessings right in front of you. You got blessings right in front of you. And sometimes we don't see the smallest little blessings every day. So definitely sending my love, sending my prayers, sending y'all all blessings, abundance, new opportunities. Don't forget it. Oh yeah, absolutely, Aquarian, absolutely. Absolutely. People are tired. People are tired of the mess. People are tired of the mandates. People are tired of the virus. People are tired of so much. Right, Glam. See, and that's a blessing. That right there is a blessing because you actually get to spend time with your baby. That's a blessing. You know how many moms would love to be at home with their child? Especially because, like Harmony's so small. When you have small children like that, you want to be home with them. You really don't want somebody else taking care of them. But sometimes moms don't have a choice. Like you have to work, so it's hard. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, it has. Absolutely. Absolutely. I went to get gas today, and gas is about $3 a gallon. I said, what? Who in the Sam's? Who's doing with this? We need to have a conversation. Where did this come from? And it usually takes, if I fill up my truck, it takes about $25, $30 to fill it up. Now it's probably going to be more like $35, $40. Yeah. Gas is up. Gas is up. So prices, I'm throwing it out there. People's prices are going to go up. If you haven't noticed, right, that's on Biden, Aquarian. What you said, that's on Biden. Yeah, President Biden, the one that folks voted for, that's on him. That's his doing. There's stuff sitting there waiting to be delivered at the damn docks. Nobody's there bringing stuff in. So who's gonna take all them trucks, the Walmart trucks? Who's gonna take them trucks and bring them in so they can put stuff back on the shelf? You see what I'm saying? And so they're adding tax. So if you haven't noticed, watch your when you go grocery shopping this weekend, if you go grocery shopping Friday, pay attention to your grocery list. Watch how much compared to last week you spend versus this week. Because they're passing laws, just so you guys are aware, since we're talking about politics, they're passing laws, they're passing bills as we sleep. They are passing them. So if you have an opportunity to get involved in your local community, your local government, have a say-so in what's going on. Have a say-so. Be involved. Because believe it or not, every little thing that Congress and Senate passes, it trickles down to us. It trickles down in some type of way. Because we're all affected by the stuff that the president decides to, whatever he decides to come up with, we're all affected by it. Whether it's tax laws, whether it's all kinds of stuff. Right, Aquarian? Yes. Yeah, mine is too, Aisha. Mine is too. It was like just last week, it was like 257. Yep, giving. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was just thinking about that today. Glam. It's ridiculous. And people, here's the problem. And I petition anybody who is watching my channel, anyone who is watching my live stream, anyone who follows me on Instagram, get involved. Pay attention to what your state, your governor, your mayor, your senators are saying. How it affects you as a consumer or as an American citizen. How it affects your rights as an American citizen. How it affects your budget. If you own a business or businesses, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a law-abiding citizen, taxpayer, how those laws will affect you. Absolutely. So now is a good time to stash. When you get something, put it away. Put it away for hard times, because you never know. We might go through like we did 2020 again, where things are scarce and it's hard to get stuff. It's hard to find what you need. It's hard to find what you need. Now, the president can say whatever excuses he wants. Oh, it's because of, it doesn't matter. You're the president. Make it happen. Get it here. We put you in office for this reason. So make it happen. This is why I'm saying be active, actively involved in stay abreast to the information around you, and not just these little social media platforms, because a lot of the information here is censored. They will shut your channel down. They will deactivate Instagram accounts, Facebook accounts. People post, I seen someone post something that had nothing, there was nothing offensive, and they blocked her post. Yes, absolutely. I did the same thing. I had got extra laundry liquid. I'm glad I did the last time I went to the store because of stuff like this. Extra toilet paper. I don't know what said, just get an extra thing of toilet paper just in case. I'm glad that I did when I did it. But he won't, Aquarian. Let's state facts. For sure, Em. And it's stressful. It shouldn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. But, you know, here we are. Here's the government, and here's what they're doing. So, you know, depending on what you post, what you say, you know, freedom of speech is supposed to be there, but as soon as you exercise that right, they close your account down. You can't live stream. They take your post down. You're in violation of something. The funniest thing to me that I find comical is that nonsensical posts and videos can be shared across the globe. No one says anything. Someone shares something that's informational and their account gets shut down immediately. Exactly. Aquarian, leaves or washcloths. Y'all better get you some washcloths. You know, like them, what are they use for babies? What do they call them? The cloth diapers where you could cut it and use it. You know, they used to use for babies before they had diapers. It's crazy to me. Like, somebody can post a half-naked picture on Instagram. That's fine. I mean, major big accounts. You got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, ass hanging out, titties hanging out. They can post a post, and then you got somebody else that posts something about politics or mandates or laws being passed or freedom of speech, religion, right, whatever, and the person's account is flagged. Their account is flagged. Or they're in violation. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. But, I mean, this is America. This is America. And people literally come here all the time. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it isn't. Because it gets worse before it gets better. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. And then you see the priority. I mean, if you watch the news, right? I try not to watch the news too much because for me, it's just depressing. It's a depressing situation to see where the economy is going, where the government is going, right? And let's not get into constitutional rights, because if that's really a thing, then why are people being shut down, fired, let go because they wouldn't do this or do that? If we're going to go there. But it's like people don't pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention to what is happening. A lot of people don't pay attention to what is going on in the White House. Okay? Let's go back a little bit, right? We had 2020, the year of the virus. Here we are, 2021. This is still going on, going into 2022, right? So supposedly there's a law being passed or something being passed to where if you had, where President Biden is wanting to monitor accounts that have had transactions $600 or more. Tell me why. Somebody make it make sense. Why is that important? Any account that's had $600 or more, they're wanting to do something with it, monitor the account or something to that effect. I don't know the whole thing, so don't quote me on that. But that's what I was seeing. I just saw it was like a quick news article of something about if you've had that amount in your account, any account that you've had, you're gonna have to pay some type of there's gonna be some type of tax for that. Not for personal. Okay, that's what I wanted to ask, because I heard about it, but I didn't really, I didn't really see it. Okay, got you. Okay. But it's like, even with that, they've raised state taxes. So, like taxes on food, gas, heat is going to be more expensive. Electricity is going to be more expensive this winter than it's ever been. So be ready. Get your blankets, get your pillows, get your sweaters. Like they say up north, your sweaters, get them, because it's going to be one hell of a winter. Y'all know I don't like the cold at all. The cold's not for me. Ooh, okay. I see. And see, that's why you're supposed to be honest. You're supposed to report any income that you have, right? You're supposed to report it. I don't understand people. So the people who are fraudulent make it hard for the people who are not fraudulent. Okay. And no matter what system you use, you could be using corn. Somebody is going to find a way to not pay taxes on the corn. I see what you mean. Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because those third-party payment processors, they were making it right. They were making it to where you didn't have to report anything unless you made, what was it? It was like 20,000 was PayPal's withholding. There was PayPal's where you had to tax on it, which never made sense to me, but 20,000, who sees that much money? I mean, if you got big bank like that, then yeah, but I'm just like, what? But it's like, I mean, when you look at the news and you look at, like, even with the weather, like, I think is it the East Coast? Is it the East Coast? Yeah. And they're increasing taxes because when you stop to think about it, how many thousands, if not millions of people have received 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 stimulus checks plus child tax credit? That's a lot of money. And the United States government is in the deficit. So, you know what I mean? Sorry, y'all. If you're watching the channel, if you like a reading, let me know, okay? If you like a reading, because I'm going to take the first 3 people free. Anybody after that will need to send a donation. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. That we're talking about, the payment processors. But yeah, it's like the American government is already in a deficit. So how do you have this much money to give out? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, the math that's not mathing. Right? I got you, Glam. My moderators, y'all are automatically covered. Y'all are covered. I saw that, M. I saw that. I've been seeing that. And the billionaires are pissed. They are pissed. The billionaires are like, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? But the funny part about it is, this is what gets me, y'all. So let's talk about the billionaires for a second. The fact that you have people sleeping on the street, staying in housing, staying in like staying in like shelters and stuff like that. And then you have billionaires. People struggling to feed their families. People have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to pay bills. And then you got billionaires. What's that? What is that? And like Glam said, give. It's like, are you really that selfish to where you can't, I mean, it's not like you can't afford to pay the tax, sir. If I had 8 zeros, well, hold on. If I had 9 zeros behind my account, what do you mean? You can afford to pay the tax. It's not that you can't afford to pay the tax, but from an income perspective, I get it, because the more money you make, the more money they take. That's the federal government for you. So if you're a billionaire, you probably have to have a pretty hefty tax to pay. And your expenses are a lot higher. I mean, you got to pay for that condo, the yacht, the properties and all of that, the real estate and all of that, right? So if you're a billionaire, your little clothing line, your little make cosmetic line. You got stuff over here and over there. So you got some pretty big expenses. But, you know, you're a billionaire. The average Joe Blow will never see that much money in their life, in this lifetime. So them paying the tax is really, you know, right, Glam. Right. Ricky, what you doing? That's true, Aquarian. I was going to say they do get tax breaks. Yeah, they do get tax breaks. Oh, yeah. They get a lot of tax breaks. Ricky, come here. Come here. Leave my shoe alone. Come here. Rick thinks I'm another bunny. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. But yeah. If you are wanting a reading, drop a red heart so I know that you want one. Come on, Reed. Come here. Harmony. Right? Say hey, Reek. Yeah, y'all. Reek is not fixed. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. Reek, they see your personals. He's giving me bunny kisses. Because he doesn't want me to put him back in his cage. They see you. Everybody sees you. So don't try to act innocent now. Because everybody sees you. All the shenanigans. See, y'all, Reek's shedding. He's shedding. Yeah, he's shedding. And he doesn't like when I pull hair. Yeah, he don't like when I pull hair. So now he's acting like he's shy. You're not. You're not. This is Aries behavior. Yeah, look at, he's not. This is the devil. Why are you acting innocent right now? Because it's not true. You put me through so much this morning. Oh my God. Yeah. Now he's gonna act innocent, y'all. See? He's giving me kisses now. Yeah. I wish you would behave like this when I first get up. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This. Oh. That's probably why he's so sweet. You don't want the devil. Yep, here's the devil. If anybody wants one, let me know. Glam said she'll take you. You don't want these problems, Glam. You don't. You do not want these problems. You don't want these problems. I swear you don't. Come on, Pops. Eat your apple. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Right. Tarot cards and cabbage. He does a little, you know how rabbits, when they're happy, they're excited, they do like this little kick in the air. He does it. He does it when he's doing zoomies in here. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason though, Aries men are pretty chill for the most part, unless you get them going. Most Aries men that I know, they're usually very laid back. They're usually very quiet. They're only full of hell when you say something that gets them going, or do something that gets them going. Then it's like the light switch just flips. But typically they're usually very soft-spoken, very reserved. But they're competitive though. Very competitive, and they're very social. He bites. He bites. But that's usually when he bites, it's because he's ready to breed. That's what he does. That's what they do. The males do that to the females. Yeah. Yeah, or he's nervous. It's like a little, it feels like a little pinch though. Glenn said they're annoying. Yeah, my nephew. My cousin is an Aries. He's an Aries. And he's very, like Aries in general tend to be social. Yeah. They tend to be social. Aries is like, it feels like little pinches, Aquarian. It don't really bite. I mean, sometimes I'll be like, Rico. But he usually, like, he'll try to pull at my clothes because, you know, bunnies are curious. So they want to explore everything. So flipping back to Aries. Aries men are extremely competitive. They want to be the best. They want everybody to acknowledge them because the ego is like, yeah. Yeah. But Aries are emotional. They are emotional. A lot of Aries, I know they do struggle with like depression and stuff like that because Aries are moody. And I think a lot of them have water placements in their chart, somewhere in their chart, a lot of them. And some Scorpio placements. Yeah, Scorpio is water. But overall, Aries is like the life of the party. Everybody wants to be around Aries. Aries loves the attention. People love giving Aries the attention. But also, yeah, Aries is about that life. Aries is the type of friend that if you get into a fight, they're going to fight for you. And Aries has no problem doing it. So that's Aries. That's where the crazy comes out. I'm like, Aries, it's okay. We all right. We're just going to leave. Aries is like, no, let me say something to her. Let me say something to her. Like, Aries, come on, we going to leave. We just going. Aries like, no, since she got something to say. Aries, come on. Let's go. Aries is about all the smoke. So, once they get going, it's a whole nother world. But I feel like all the fire signs kind of have that's the edginess about all the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they all have that little kick. Like, don't get them going. Don't get them going. Who is it? Okay. Yeah, they love chewing, Aquarian. Yeah, they love chewing everything. Bunnies love to chew everything. Everything feels great to them. Yes, so much attitude. I feel like out of the zodiac, Leo has the most attitude, and then Aries, and then Sagittarius. Like, they have the most attitude because Leo is more picky than the other two. So Leo has more attitude. Aries is fine as long as you don't mess with them or anybody they care about. They all right. And Sagittarius, it takes a lot to get Sagittarius worked up. It really does. You have to be like, I feel like you have to push Sagittarius in a corner to get them going. But they do have rage. They have anger issues. All the fire signs have anger management problems. They do. I love y'all anyway. At least y'all are not out here picking up strays. Water signs. Picking up strays. Or just, don't give two shits like us air signs. Blocking folks. Deleting people and ignoring messages. Because that's what we do. We're not the type of person, air signs can be violent. We can be violent. But our violence is verbal. Our violence is verbal. To all of my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, we know how to mess them up here. This is what we do. Our bark is better than our bite because we're going to do this. Talk all the shit. Fire signs, it's hands on sight. Fire signs is hands on sight. Earth signs, they hands on sight too, but you really gotta push them. You really gotta push earth signs. Yep, exactly, Aquarian. We're gonna let you know through words how shitty of a person you are. We're gonna let you know through words. Aries is gonna fight. Okay, Aries is just gonna fight. That's it. Earth signs, they gonna fight too. Water signs, you really, really don't want the water signs to go crazy. I feel like Pisces has a low-key crazy side. I've never seen Pisces act the fool. If y'all know a Pisces that act the fool, let me know. Because I've never seen Pisces act the fool. I do know that Scorpio, you do not want to cross. Scorpio, you do not want to cross Scorpio. You don't want to cross Cancer because Cancer will act the fool. They will tear everything up. Right, Aquarian? Yeah. They would tear everything up. Yep. Yeah, they gonna tear everything up. I was like, man, I've seen Cancers get so mad, and I'm just like, I didn't know you had that in you, chill. Yeah. Yeah, I have yet to see a mad Pisces. I feel like Pisces will cut you off first. I feel like you really have to push Pisces. Yeah, I feel like they're passive aggressive. I feel like you really have to push Pisces to a physical fighting point before they do it. But most Pisces, they're kind of more like the air sign. Like they'll just like talk to smack, leave. They might, kick your chair over or whatever. It is. It really is. Cancer. Whew. Y'all, Cancer and Scorpio. Scorpio will fight too, and it ain't gonna be pretty. So you gotta keep, you gotta try to keep peace. You gotta, you got fire or water placements. You gotta try to keep things peaceful. You gotta try to keep it neutral. That's okay, Aquarian. It happens to the best of us. Go ahead and drop your question, love, because I forgot that you did drop a red heart. Yeah, and I think this is why fire signs have to be calmed down, typically by air signs. Right, that's what I'm saying. Usually Scorpio actually has a lot of discipline. Scorpio actually has a lot of control until they are pushed. And when they are pushed, whew. I bet she didn't see it coming. My aunt is a Scorpio, and the same exact thing happened to her. One of my aunts is Scorpio, and she said when they were in school, they people would bully her all the time. Oh, really, Glam? For whatever reason, air signs and fire signs, it's like they mellow each other out. Fire gives us something. I don't know what it is. But my aunt used to get picked on a lot because she was very quiet. She's Scorpio when they were in school. My mom's a Taurus, so my mom will fight. I told y'all, earth signs will fight, but this is the funny part. They don't. My mom was a little bitty thing, but she was always ready to fight. So my mom would fight to defend my aunt. Well, one day, this group of girls decided to jump my aunt. And my aunt whooped ass. She whooped ass. They were so terrified of her anger. Like, they were not expecting her to come out swinging like that. They were not expecting it. And I'm just like, that's what you get. Yeah, that's what happens. It's funny that we're talking about fighting because I meant to put this in my Instagram stories. I'll probably do it when I get off of here. But last night, y'all, because I've been talking about dreams. Last night I had a dream about this little boy. He's not like little boy, but he's like, you know, he's like 10 or 11. The little boy was surrounded by bullies. And I could see in my dream, because it felt so real, they were at the bus stop. And these boys, they were picking on him, you know, talking smack, trying to take his stuff. And for a moment, he wouldn't say anything. And then it was like, right, Em. Yeah, so for a moment, he didn't say anything. And he was like, just stop, just leave me alone, just leave me alone. And then all of a sudden, he just snapped. He snapped, and it was like 5 other little boys there. And when I say boys, little boys, they're not little. They're like between 12 and 16. Like, I could see like their, you know, their height in my dream. I could see about how old they were. This boy was probably like 12. The other guys were, the other boys were like 14, 15, 16 years old. He went haywire. And they were like, we ain't gonna try to mess with him ever again. We are not going to try to mess with him ever again. He fought each one of the boys, one by one. And I was like, where did this come from? What is this about? When I woke up, I kept hearing bullies, bullies, bullies. Bullies are people that really, truly are jealous of you. They have no reason to come at you for nothing at all. They're jealous. They're actually jealous of you because you have something that they don't, or they think you do. It's a perceived injustice for whatever reason. Or they don't feel confident about themselves, so they come and attack someone else who's not doing anything, who's not bothering them, not even paying them any attention. But the message I took away from it is, how long are you going to let somebody pick at you? How long are you going to let somebody play games with you before you teach them a lesson? It's the saying, I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm tired of talking. Now there's going to be action. Right? It's kind of like, I done told you several times. Yeah. They really do be real messages. I forget to write them down when I wake up because I was running late this morning, so I was like, whoo, I gotta get ready for work. But I was like, whoo, that dream, it felt so real. But I was like, what are y'all trying to tell me? And it was like, if you don't stand up for yourself, they're gonna try to pull you down. They're gonna try to take everything from you. They're gonna slander you. They're gonna try to make you look horrible if you don't stand up for yourself. Yeah, exactly. It's like they prey on, and this is also a message I got too, to be careful with the people that you surround yourself with, because they can pretend to be friends. They can pretend to be in your corner or support you on your spiritual journey and be complete bitches. So be careful of the people that you allow in your inner circle or around you, because not everybody really is rooting for you. Some people want to see you fail. They want to see you fail. They want to make you look bad. They want to take from you. They're there to take from you. It's not that they genuinely support you. They don't genuinely support you. They want your admiration. They want you to look up to them. They want you to be a part. Come over here. You can be a part of our little high school clique over here. You can be a part of this little group. They want you to be a groupie. They want you to follow their page. They want you to like this or purchase their products, but they're not genuine. They are not genuine. So you have to be careful of, the people that you associate with, people that you follow on social media, people that you listen to, because everybody is not genuine, and everybody is not who they portray themselves to be. You'll know a real one. Right. Exactly, Aquarian. Yeah. Let me go back up to your question. I'm sorry. 16. Does he? Oh, okay. Does Mike think of you? Okay, let's find out. Let's see if Mike will think of you. So now I got to put that in my IG stories because I forgot to share. I forgot to share I forgot to share that story on Instagram because today the message was the Queen of Swords. Yeah, exactly, Aquarian. We really do. I hate when someone comes to my, it's like it's one thing to make a suggestion to someone like, hey Jackie, I think this may be helpful for you. And I try to be that way with other people too. And I try not to give advice or anything unsolicited because I just know how it feels. Sometimes we think we're being helpful and we're just doing too much, you know? So I try not to be that person because I don't want anybody to feel like, you know, I'm just trying to tell them. Blah, blah, blah. So I had a friend, she messaged me and she was like, what do you think about this? And I was like, so I told her what I thought about it. Whatever that means. And she was like, okay, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I mean, it was a simple thing, but I just try not to be that person. Yeah. But I hate when people come to me and they try to tell me, well, you need to fix your profile. You need to do this. No, you need to mind your business and leave mine alone. Like, don't come to me, approach me in that type of way. Like, if you have something to say or if you have a suggestion, put it as a suggestion. Right. Yeah. Like, no. Or you should do this with your channel. You should do this or you should do that. No, I should mind the business that pays me. That would be my channel, my page, my followers, my subscribers. Oh, people are very bold, Em. People are very bold. It's like those guys, you know, like those guys on dating sites that send unsolicited dick pics, or they start spamming, flooding your DM, and they start sending all these inappropriate messages. Sir, get out of my messages, block, delete. Okay? I didn't want to see it. I didn't ask for it. Why is it here? It's like that. I hate when people do stuff like that. It's like I didn't even strike up a conversation with you. Where did that come from? Hey, beautiful, I saw your profile and I just thought I would just insert myself in your DMs and send you a message and then send you an unsolicited dick pic. Because that's what you wanted to see. Like, what kind of stuff is that? People be bold. They really be bold. Spirit, what is Mike's overall energy towards Aquarian? What's his overall energy? It's the same boldness that people have. Yeah. Yeah, Tyler cracks me up. Tyler cracks me up. Exactly, Glam. Weirdos. Tyler cracks me up. He has no problem putting folks in their place. A true Aries. A true Aries. Yeah, he calls out trolls like nobody, and the other people like, I don't know why he focuses on the trolls. Why are the trolls in his chat? That's my thing. Why are the trolls in his chat? We have home and family. So his overall energy is, I feel like he misses you because home is where the heart is. He still misses you. I'm pretty sure he does. His overall energy. He cracks me up. I be watching Tyler sometimes when I'm laying in the bed and I'm just like, Tyler, the audacity. But you know, people, that's the thing. People always have something to say about something that has nothing to do with them. Until you live Tyler's life and run his channel, don't come in there telling him what's not your story. Don't come in there telling him this don't make any sense. This is not accurate. All the BS that people be coming with. Don't even come into the live stream. Because he's ready. He's ready to clap back. Tyler be so ready for the clapbacks. I just crack up. He be ready for the clapbacks. I've had to start. What I do is I censor comments. So if somebody comments, like, I'll be posting videos tonight. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I need to do Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Right. But when I post content, saying people sometimes say stupid shit on my content, and I'm just like, let me right. I don't feel he will either, Aquarian. I don't. But I do feel like he does think about you. Spirit, what is his thoughts and feelings? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. He's kind of turned his back on the situation. Yeah. He's thinking about reaching out to you. Ace of Swords is thinking about communication. He is thinking about it in some type of way. Tyler, be ready for the smoke. 3 of Cups. Yeah, he misses your company. He misses your company. Yeah, Page of Cups. He actually might reach out to you indirectly. There's a possibility. There's a possibility that he might reach out to you indirectly, Aquarian. Page of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, because he felt very comfortable with you. You guys had good conversation, good vibes, good energy. So yeah, he misses that contact between y'all. Yeah, but he's so focused on work right now. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a possibility. He may try to reach out to you, maybe indirectly. But yeah, he does still think about you. Spirit, will he reach out? I doubt if he actually does it. I doubt if he actually does it. But, you know, that is what it is. Ooh, see, look at there. Blessings on blessings. 10 of Cups. Okay, let's see, y'all. What we got going on here? Honestly though, Aquarian, if you miss him, you need to, I feel like it would be a good idea if you made a move. If you made a move, because if he doesn't know that you're feeling that, then men are less likely to reach out to a woman that he's not sure is fond of him. Like because men they are ego based. So if he doesn't feel like you really are on that level with him, he may not reach out. But if he knows, then that changes the dynamics of things. Because then it's like, she feels she likes me? Ow. Like, okay. Yeah. So, Spirit says yes. That was the answer I got. He might actually reach out to you. There's a possibility. A high possibility. But if it was me, I would be like, hey, Mike, what you trying to do? Where are we going? Where are we going, Mike? Let's have dinner. Because that's just me. Right. Like Tyler said, show a little titty. I'm just playing. Tyler kills me. The stuff he says sometimes. People like, what do you want me to do? Hold your hand? You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta go on a date. You gotta let people know. Show a little thigh or something. People are like, what are you doing? What is she doing? Trying to get his attention. Damn it. Show a little shoulder, like, brush up and get like, come on now. Do I gotta wave a flag? Oh man, it's a funny story. I have shirts like that. You know those shoulder shirts? Them things annoy the fire out of me because I always feel like I have to fix my clothes, but the shirt is made like that, so your shoulders are out. But it just always makes me feel like I have to fix my clothes. So comical. Yeah, it always makes me feel like I gotta fix my clothes. Other people wear it and I'll be like, oh, it looks so cute on her. And then there's me. Then there's me and I'm constantly like trying to fix it because I'm like, I just kind of feel naked. When you feel naked, you kind of like, ooh, this is a little bit too much. But yeah. It's kind of like if you wear like a really short dress and you have tights on, it feels weird. When I say really short, like, you know, a little bit above your knees. I've never worn like super, super, super short dresses. That's just, I've never done that. But like a little bit above your knees and you got shorts on, because people be like, you know, especially in the summertime, does she got anything on? Absolutely. There's shorts here. Absolutely. Glam. Oh man. But yeah, sometimes you gotta be cute. And you know, you have to put yourself, because men are visual. I cannot stress this enough. If you want a man's attention, you gotta get it. He's got to notice you. So, you know, you gotta put yourself in his line of vision so he can see you. Men are visual. They see you first. They hear you second. Men will be mesmerized by a woman, and they won't even, hey Divine, they'll be mesmerized by a woman. They're not even paying attention to what she said. They're just looking at her. Like, damn, she's fine. I don't even remember what she just said, but she's fine. And I like it. So it's like, if you want his attention, you gotta put yourself in his path so he can see you. He can see you, be like, okay, all right, I see you. Yep. It don't take much. Men are simple. Right, they are. Men are simple. I mean, and I mean that respectfully to all my divine masculines watching this. Men are simple. They are. It don't take a lot, but it does. It don't take a lot, but it does. Because they, you know, they do mesmerized, just mesmerized. Be like, how did you do that? How did you do your hair like that? How did you get your makeup like that? Right. Where did we go? I had a dinner date. This weekend, and my person, he's like, whatever you had on your lips. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I remembered I was wearing a gloss, and he hates gloss, but he was like, I liked it. And I was like, since when? When did you all of a sudden decide that you liked gloss? When was that a thing? You know? Men are, I'm telling you, they're visual. Very visual. I don't think so. Aquarian, Glam. Glam, you can drop your question. Glam said she wanted a reading. I hope I didn't miss nobody. I don't think so. I don't think I missed anybody. Child, I think I done scared everybody. Because we were talking about politics earlier. And so I think I scared folks out of the live chat. I think I done scared them out of the live chat. Reef, you only took 2 bites? Probably. You're good, Em. I think I scared everybody out of the live chat. But yeah, men are visual. That's for sure. Because people always ask me, well, when am I going to meet my person? How am I going to meet my person? You're going to meet him when you go and get him. Go get him. Go get him. Don't be scared in my mystical voice. Just, watch yourself. Right. We got scared and ran. Okay, love. Let's see. Ricky. Y'all, he had fruits. It's on him at this point. Alright, what messages do you have for Glam? Let's see. This is funny because I recorded Aries readings, a full-fledged reading for Aries last night. So Start saving up for future endeavors. That's a financial message. So have a stash in case of emergency. We got break glass. Money saved for a rainy day. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. We have, also, if anybody finds a really good oracle deck that you highly recommend, let me know. Let me know. Please, please. Musician, singer, actor, actress, dance theater, performing arts. So whatever, if you're really good at certain things, performing, singing, arts, anything in the arts, Glam, that may be something you want to look into. And we've got work from home. Oh yeah, Aquarian, I agree. Your own boss in the comfort of your own home, convenient hours, your piece of sanity. Glam, that's a specific message too. And Spirit said, be sure it's what you want to do. Here's the thing. There's some really good channels here on YouTube to look for at-home jobs. I think most of them only require internet, like hardwired internet and a phone line, and you can do it from home, like on a laptop or something. Yeah, like on a laptop or a computer. So you may want to look for some at-home jobs that you can do. And some of them are paying anywhere between like 12 and like 16 an hour. Yeah, something like that. So, and some of them like, oh gosh, I remember I had applied for one a while ago. It was like a couple years back. I wonder if they're still, I think it was Alorica. I was trying to remember the name of the company. I think it was like Alorica. But all you needed was a laptop and internet. That was it. Let's see. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for Glam? What's the messages? Yes. That, see, okay, great. Performing, yeah. You actually might be really, really good, Glam, because I see your channel. You may be really, really good at vlogging. That may be something you want to do, vlogging, like a day in your life as a mom, you know, or whatever it is that you do, you know. You may just, you'll find your niche. You'll find what you really are drawn to and good at the same time. And I feel like that's the thing. Like Spirit said, make sure this is what you want. Whatever you do for a living, be passionate about it. Whatever makes you a profit, be passionate about it. Because, you know, it's your job. Spirit says, embrace the energy of peace. We have the Traveler. So I'm going to do those two. Those are Spirit guide messages. We got, it's going to pay off. The consistency pays off. Trust me. Let's see. Traveler. And now you got the time to do it. Now you have the time to do it. Spirit's like, I'm giving you the opportunity. What's the excuse? So now you have the time to do it. You can really tweak it, edit it, however you want it to be. Spirit says, welcome any opportunities to travel, either to outer world or to inner worlds. That's all that matters. Says the road you're on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you'll be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. Yeah, so I feel like that's another message too from Spirit. Like, don't, if something doesn't necessarily go exactly the way that you had planned for it to go, don't get down on yourself. Don't get disappointed. Just be patient and show yourself grace. You know, if you make a mistake, you learn. Like, like I had one time, I had a strike on my YouTube channel and I didn't know it. It was unknowingly, but well, they didn't count it against me. YouTube didn't count it against me, but it was something that I had made a mistake. So be patient with yourself. You're also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person. Because this recognition will support you in going even further. So yeah, Spirit's saying show yourself grace. See how much you've grown. See how much, you've matured over time, and how much you've learned from life's experience. And it's going to help you grow and be even better. Spirit says there's a good chance that along the way, you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. So that's a really beautiful message. And then we have Broken Arrow. Let's see if I can find that one. Here we go. Spirit says, embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. If you've been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end with the arrival of the Broken Arrow card. You're being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all darkness. Oh, hi Aisha. You're most welcome. It says, arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy in order to move forward in a more fearless way. It's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and taking you lovingly forward. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Spirit says embrace the energy of peace. You don't have to call. You don't, because they're right there. They are right there. All right, Spirit, any messages for love, for glam? Tomorrow I'm going to be, tomorrow I'm going to be writing down names of everybody who wants to be in the deck giveaway. So if you want to be entered and I miss you, make sure that you text me or something. Message me, email me or something so I can make sure I put your name in I'm doing a big thing, for deck giveaways. So I'm giving away decks. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Absolutely. They're always right there, honey. Always right there. They always on time. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what's the message? What's the message for glam, love and relationship? Spirit said dating. Spirit said dating. I got confusion. You may not be sure about somebody right now. You might got some little feelings for somebody. They might got a little feelings for you. Spirit said you might be a little confused. You're not sure where it's gonna go. But Spirit said take your time. Take your time. Dating is just that. Dating, I can't stress this enough. Dating is just that. Dating is collecting information. It's taking your time, getting to know someone over time. It's spending hours on the phone. Going out to places. Be aware of that. I got you, Divine Love. And Aisha, let me write your name down because I will forget. It's taking the time to find out if the person that you like or you think you like so much is worth being liked. And what do they have going on? Because, the reality of it is, real talk, everybody's got things going on. They got things going on. What do they have going on? And are you willing to deal with that? Are you ready to deal with it? That's the question. Okay? Okay, I got you, love. I got you. So, Spirit said, take the risk. In regards to love, take the risk. Keep your guard up, because I pulled guarded and patient. Keep your guard up. Be aware. That's the thing. In the physical, spiritual, be aware. Listen, in the next few days, the veil between the physical realm and the spiritual realm is very thin. So you'll be getting downloads. A lot of y'all will be getting downloads spiritually, through dreams, all kinds of things. So Spirit says, be aware. Be aware. Be vigilant. Be watchful. Every soul that you encounter, every person that you encounter is not genuine. So you have to be careful of who you allow in your space and the things that you allow into your energy. Even in dating people, getting to know people. If it don't sound right, block it. If it don't feel right, block it. Just block it. Go ahead and leave. If you don't feel comfortable, get up from that table and leave. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, y'all can be at the restaurant sitting down talking and he say something crazy. Be like, oh, you know what? I need to use the restroom. Grab your purse. Do you hear me? Grab your purse and leave. Just quietly, don't say nothing. Just like you would in church. Just, all right. I'll be back. Don't come back. Leave. Sometimes you just have to remove yourself. You don't need an argument. You don't need to give them a heads up. You just need to protect yourself and remove yourself from the whole situation. Then you'll find out later on that they had some mental issues, like bad mental issues. Like he was talking crazy. And never go anywhere with anybody that you don't know alone. Don't go anywhere with nobody that you don't know alone. And no, you don't know nobody on 2 or 3 dates. You do not know them. They are a stranger. So make sure it's in public. Okay? Whew. Especially if you live alone. Don't be giving men your address. No. Especially if you live alone. Nope, you can meet me at McDonald's. Right there. In the public. Outside. So everybody can see you. Crazy folks. Crazy folks will be giving, oh, I told him my location. I shared my location. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Sometimes I feel like my ancestors be like, did you think about it? Did you think it through? Sometimes people, sometimes because I've been stuck on stupid before. Sometimes people stuck on stupid. And so they get so excited and so desperate to have this situation that they end up giving too much information, personal information that can be used for the wrong purposes later on. So you can't allow your mind to be clouded and distracted by what you see. Yeah, you can't allow your mind to be, you got to pay attention. That's just like, if you shop and you're out late at night, because sometimes it happens, sometimes you're out past dark, 7 o'clock at night, whatever. And you just had to go to the store, so you're just leaving. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the cars parked beside you. Pay attention to, you can go ahead, Em. Pay attention to the cars. Oh, well, you know what? I think Divine said she wanted a question. So did you want to be last, Em? Did you want her to drop hers first, or did you want to go ahead and drop yours now? It's up to you, however you want to do it. The people parked beside you, the people out behind you, be aware of your surroundings, right? So you can notice when something is off, or somebody is there that wasn't there, a car is there that wasn't there. Yeah. Pay attention. Because people's minds people's minds, they ain't right. So you got to watch them. And if you have children, you have to watch them too. Playing outside and everything. Looking at faces, looking at license plates, numbers. Making models of vehicles. Yeah. Gotta pay attention to folks. People always ask why I keep my office okay, love. Where's he going with the energy he's in? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see what's his overall energy. Let's see what his overall energy is. Spirit, what is Jay's overall energy? Let's see. What is on the horizon for this connection? Yeah. So if you're single and you're watching this live, please be safe. Which reminds me, my mace broke off my keychain the other day, so I need to get it fixed. If you carry, get bullets. Go to target practice, go to the gun range. Learn some type of self-defense. You never know when you might have to use it. Okay. It's almost like energetically there's been a shift, because I asked his overall energy. We got the Hangman. The Hangman is kind of like, well, it is a change in perspective. He's seeing things differently now. It's like that awakening moment. Do it, M. Do it. Do it. I'm on the same wavelength. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like he's more focused. He's more focused now in general. Yeah. And it looks like he's in a more comfortable space, which this makes a lot of sense. Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. Yeah. Glad you didn't. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, at this point in time, it's like things have improved for him. So, you know, he's, it's like he's no longer unclear, because I got the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about illusions. Before, I don't think he could see his options clearly. Yeah. It's almost like I don't think he could see his options clearly, because he felt like everything had just came crashing down. Like his world just came crashing down with the Ten of Swords. Everything ended. He was being treated wrong. But now it's like success is coming in. Three of Wands. Things are changing. There's growth. Things are getting better. That's a good energy. The Three of Wands. And so now it's like he actually can put more into the connection than he was before. Ten of Cups. Yeah. King of Pentacles. He's still focused on his own stability as far as in the financial world, material realm, you know, financially. But I feel like he's at a stable point, because this is King of Pentacle energy. So he's more at a stable point. Yeah. So, yep, you're right. Six of Cups. He wants to reconcile now, because he actually feels like he can give more. The King of Pentacles is more responsible and practical. So it's almost like he's in this energy of managing his responsibilities. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like he's managing things more in his personal life. So he's able to give more in the connection. High reactions by L. Sure, you'll be my last person. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's new stability. Ace of Pentacles. His job situation is looking better. His financial situation is looking better. He's got more money coming in. Yeah, he's got more. He's in a more stable situation with the Ace of Pentacles. Doors are being opened for him. Oh wow. I'm glad everything worked out for you, Aisha. Yeah, it's like he's he's more in a stable situation, so now he's able to give more. It's always like I'm always saying, you can't expect someone to give what they don't have. So when they finally have it, they can actually give it. Now he can give you the time or the attention or the affection or whatever it is. Whereas before, he was so consumed and so obsessed with his own situation that he didn't have the time. You know what I mean? So now he's able. So I hope that makes sense. That's his energy. And the Six of Cups came up. So it's like he's more, yeah, it's almost like he wants to try to mend things together, so to speak. Like try to make things work between you two. So that's his energy. I don't think he forgot. I feel like it just wasn't a priority at that time because he was trying to, and this is one of the reasons why this is exactly a prime example of why we talk about self-love and self-care. When you feel motivated in life, you feel inspired, you have what you need, then you can give to others. This is why it's important to fill your own cup emotionally, financially, physically, before you try to help someone else. Because you can't give what you don't have. And sometimes we want something so bad from another person that they can't give. So we're frustrated, we're upset, we're hurt, but they don't have it to give. So you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. That's why it's important to take care of you. While they're doing whatever they're doing, take care of you, because at least you know that you're not going to disappoint yourself. You're always going to be there for you, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Right. Because that would have made sense. That would have made sense. You know? But also at the same time, like you said with communication, it's his responsibility. It's the other person's responsibility as an adult. That's like I tell people all the time that come into my office looking for a job. I'm not going to chase you down every day and say, hey, I got 20, 30 jobs available today. Can you work? No. You call me. I have hundreds of people I'm interviewing every day, all day on the phone. If you want to work, give me a call. I'm not chasing a grown-up. You know what I mean? It's not my responsibility to tell you that you're supposed to be at work. It's not my responsibility to chase you. Oh, are you at work today? Emma, did you clock in today? Did you clock in? Did you clock out? But he's not a baby though. That's the thing. You're a full grown ass adult. So it's not your responsibility. It's not his mother's responsibility. It's not his employer's responsibility to handle his stress. That's something he has to learn to work on himself. That's like people who are emotionally unavailable. Right. That's like people who are emotionally unavailable. If I know that I'm an emotionally unavailable person, I'm not going to lead you on into a relationship hanging, thinking that we're about to link up and we're going to have this great relationship. I'm not in a space for it. All that mushy stuff. If I'm not in a space for it, then I'm not going to pull you into that. It's not your job to try to figure me out. It's my job to communicate to you, listen, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm not ready for all of that. I don't want all of that. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's the thing. Like, he has to learn to communicate if he wants to be in a relationship. Make it make sense. Do you want the relationship? Okay, so then say that. Say what you mean and mean what you say. If you say that you want this, then act like it. Alignment. Let the words and the actions be in alignment. I'm not going to chase you. Exactly. I'm not going to chase you. I could see it if he was a 5-year-old, because that'd be different. Well, you know, the 5-year-old doesn't know any better, but you're 45, 35, 55. At some point, you have to grow up. At some point, you have to mature. At some point, you have to say, enough's enough. I need to open my mouth and let my person, my wife, significant other, girlfriend, spouse, let them know what it is that I want from this or don't want from this. Now people just disappear. It's weird. It's just weird behavior. This is what I go through daily. I literally did this today before I went to work. Somebody called me and he was all like, oh, I need a job. And you know, when is the next time I can come? I said, come in tomorrow morning. Come in tomorrow morning. I have to leave my office early tomorrow. I have to leave. Oh. Yeah. I feel like that is a strong possibility. I feel like that's definitely a strong possibility. But here's the thing too, because I hate to sound like the bearer of bad news, but you always have to be ready emotionally, especially if you're an emotionally sensitive person. You have to be ready for the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, he wants to reconcile. Worst case scenario, he just doesn't want to see you move on with someone else. Out of jealousy, he still keeps in contact. It's almost like the carrot on the string. Still keeps in contact to keep you holding on like the fish on the hook. Because if he lets go, you're back into the ocean and you're able to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. But as long as he's got you on that hook, you're not going anywhere. If that makes sense. It's an ego thing. It's like I told someone the other night, the guy that she had children with in jail, does he really want to marry you, or is he wanting to marry what you can do for him, like put money on his books? Yeah. Or is he wanting to marry you out of spite? He doesn't want to see you with someone else. So he tells you this psychologically to play with your mind so that you don't move on with your life, because there's nothing, literally, reality is he's in prison. So he has nothing to offer at this point, and who knows how long he's going to be in there before if he even gets out. Because we have to be real, right? So I feel like, honestly, that he's in that reconciliation energy right now, but just to keep your emotions at bay, I would still treat it neutral. There you go. There you go. Remember, golden rule, only entertain what entertains you. Only put energy into what puts energy into you. If it's not reciprocal, it's imbalanced. It's imbalanced. Yeah. It's funny because I was reading about Cherokee spiritual beliefs in history, and they were saying how the Cherokee Indians, they really believed in balance. Good job, M. Good job, M. Keeping it neutral. Because I honestly feel like he low-key wants to reconcile, but at the same time, it's kind of like he's testing you to see where you're at emotionally, where you're at in your head. Men do that sometimes. They do that just to see. It's what therapists like to call checking your temperature to see. Yeah, checking your temperature to see. Oh, how is she towards me? Yeah, like is she still like mushy over me? And will she do I have her at a point where she'll just do anything for me? If I call her and I just tell her all this is going on, and then she goes out of her way to make sure that, I'm catered to, and, all of it. Neutral. Queen of Swords energy. Big Queen of Swords energy. When you see it, when you have the opportunity, yeah. Yep. When you have the opportunity to talk, say what you feel. Spirit has been giving me the strong message of, like the dream with the little boy and the bullies, to stand up. It's like a speak now or forever hold your peace. If you don't fight for what you want, you might not get it. Exactly. If you don't stand your ground on what you want, because your needs matter as well. So it's great that he's focused on himself. It's great that he's getting himself together. But what about you? What about your needs in this connection? What about the plans for the connection? We can't negate that. We can't neglect all of the other things and just keep everything superficial, right? Because if we're just keeping it superficial, then we're not in a relationship, right? We're just friends, right? So I'm not boo. I'm not babe, and I don't love you like that. I mean, like that. Like, I love you, but not like that. Because, like, you my dog. Like, so if we just like that, then I'm free to see other people. I'm free to date. I'm free to explore my options. I'm free to look sexy whenever I feel like it. Like, I am free. Do you hear me? 100%. Yeah. Right. Right. But I think it's like, it's two things. One, it's like he kind of wants to check and see where you are on an emotional level, because he knows that you're empathetic, you're highly sensitive and emotional. And two, he wants to stay in your good graces because he knows what you bring to the table, and he knows that you could very well just decide, oh, I'm done. That would be me. Oh, I'm done. I'm moving on now. So he would hate for you to just drop the ball like that, because that would be like, for him, that would be a complete shock to his entire system if you were just like, oh, you know what, I've had enough, I'm done, I'm done. He would be in complete devastation. So, which, I mean, even with that, you have every right to do that. You have every right. Ladies, divine feminines, if you don't hear anything else, you always have the right to say no or walk out. There's nothing wrong with walking out. Notice I didn't say ghost. I said walk out. It's almost like this. You told the person what you wanted. They couldn't accommodate you. That's like you go to the restaurant. You say, you know what? Tonight I want caviar. They don't have caviar in the menu. Okay, so I'm picking up my purse and taking my little cute self to the next restaurant that has the caviar, because that's what I want. Tonight, I'm in the mood for Mexican. All right, so y'all don't sell Mexican here. Y'all got fried chicken. I'm going somewhere that has Mexican margaritas, mimosas, whatever I want. We're going there. Let's go. I'm not going to keep waiting around. I'm not going to, oh, well, I'm going to get an appetizer. No, no. I've already been sitting here for 15, 20 minutes. I'm hungry. I'm leaving. It's like that. And here I go with food. I wanted Mexican. He doesn't offer Mexican, so, you know. Exactly, Glam. Exactly. Yeah, and that does something for him. He won't say it, but it low-key makes him feel away because you guys are distant. Exactly, Glam. Know what you want and stick to it. He didn't like it. Right, all foodie over here. This is the sign of a foodie. Yeah, that's what I am for Halloween. I'm a foodie. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because he feels away. And it's funny you say that, Em, because honestly, that's probably what prompted him. It's a shame, though. That's probably what prompted him to start actually being more active. Like, oh shit, she might actually leave. She might actually just be done. Like, that, the thought of that does something to him. So it's like, let me just keep a lifeline. It's like somebody flatlines and the doctors are still, they're like, this person is a vegetable. They're on life support. When the relationship is on life support and you gotta like bring in the possibility of another suitor. Like, so now you're gonna like, give me oxygen now. I was hanging on for dear life already. Might as well pull the plug. Because I've been on life support for the past however many months. I've been on life support. Now that you think I might actually be dying, now you want to come in and talk and see if my eyes are opening and all this other stuff. And I would have asked the straight question. Oh, really? How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? They were like, oh, y'all know I'm petty. So I'd be like, I was so cute that night, wasn't I? I was so cute. Did you see me? Did you see me? I was cute. Woo, I was cute. See, yeah. Woo, I would be too much for him. probably too much for him. I was messing with my person the other day because he was like, I said, come see me. And he said something and he was like, I can't come see you right now. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. I said, you don't want to, I said, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go where I will be seen and adored. And he was like, I'm not saying like that. So then he starts to, backtrack, starts explaining himself. I said, don't ever tell me that you don't want to see me because I promise you, I will accommodate that. I will accommodate, and he knows I will accommodate. He was like, I didn't mean it like that. So, yeah. So then he calls. I'm sorry, I didn't mean, I was like, I know. But, I mean, if you tell a woman that you don't want to see her, what is she supposed to think? Is she supposed to just sit around and wait on you? No, absolutely not. Because somebody else wants to see me. They wants to see me, okay? But yeah, I feel like he wants to reconcile because, in part, one, he misses that connection, but two, it's like there's a little bit of jealousy there. Like, what if she decided she no longer wants this? What if she's tired of waiting on me? What if she's tired of not getting clarity or getting answers? Yeah. But I do feel like he's in that energy of where he wants to reconcile. Right. Right. So I would keep that right there. I would keep that going. Be like, oh, have you already booked? I'll give him a couple of weeks. Because, you want to plan. If you're going to come, you want to plan ahead of time. You don't want to wait until the last minute, especially if he's catching a flight. Be like, oh, have you booked? Come late November. Have you booked? Do you have the rental car? How you getting here? I hope you make it. When a man makes a promise, he says, you know what, babe, this weekend we're going out. Okay, did you find the restaurant? Did you already make reservations? You coming to pick me up? What time do I need to be dressed? Because I got to be cute when I step out of here. So you got to let me know what time I need to be ready. You coming by the house, right? Have him follow through. Have him follow through. Whatever a man says he's going to do, hold him accountable. Yeah, baby, I'll send you some money for some clothes. Okay. Right. I'm going to send you $100. Okay, cash at me. I need some money, Steven. What I'm going to do with $200? Let cash at me right now. Hold him accountable. Whatever a man says he's going to do, hold him accountable because he will forget tomorrow. They will forget. Oh, baby, I know I said I was going to change the light bulb out in the garage. Okay, well, it's still dark. Thieves can come in. Make sure you change that light, Steven. Gotta hold them accountable. Always gotta hold men accountable. And they don't, because they don't like, you gotta do it. It's a way you gotta do it because if you do it too much, then they'll be like, you just doing too much. You doing too much. No, wait a minute, hold on now. Are you not the one that said you're gonna change the light in the garage? Because it's been pretty dark for the past 2-3 weeks now. Right. And here I am, your wife, outside in the dark. Anything could happen. That's unsafe. So, you got to put it, you got to make him feel what you're feeling. Like, put it like that. Yeah, you got to make him feel what you feel. And then he's like, you know what, you're right. He's like, you know what, I'll do it in a few minutes. Okay, thank you. That's all you wanted. Baby, I know you said you were going to send me that $200 so I could get that outfit and everything, get my hair done and everything, my nails done, but I didn't get it. And I really want to look nice for when we go out. I really want to make sure that I look great. And, you just got to make them feel where you're coming from. And then he's like, well, you're right. I really like the outfit you tried on the other day. Well, great. Cash at me, Steven. Go ahead and cash at me. Because, yeah. And then, then you can come pick me up Friday. 8 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and go out. So, I'll be ready. You gotta hold them accountable. Whatever they say they're gonna do, honey, make sure they get it done. women, oh, I gotta take care of this. I gotta pay the light bill. Gotta pick the kids up from daycare. Gotta drop this one off at school. Gotta make sure we get him registered for school. We gotta make sure I go grocery shopping today because we're out of toilet paper. I ran out of ketchup. Gotta run by there. Gotta do this. We are always like this. Men have one job. Men have one job. Men have one job all day. It's like, come on now, you know. My person, he cracks up laughing whenever I tell him that. I'm like, you have one job. One job. Can you just do that? Just one thing. One thing. Hi, GD. I'll see if I have the time. I have one more reading to do. So if I have the time after my last reading, then yes. You gotta hold men accountable. Whatever they say they're gonna do, make sure they get it done. Because if you don't, they won't do it. They'll be like, oh, well, you know, I was tired when I got off of work today. Sir, that yard still has to be mowed. You know, I'm not going out there with snakes. I don't do snakes. It's a no for me. Not going out there. Yep. Make them comfortable. Make them comfortable. Well, you know, I cooked. Got your stuff together. I just need you to take care of the grass. Just cut the grass. One job, sir. Cut the grass. One at a time. That's it. Divine, are you still here, love? You can post your question. If you're still in here, you can post your question. Yeah, my person, you know, I'll remind him about something. He'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure you get such and such. I'm gonna make sure I do such and such. I'm like, okay, all right. It's on you. Right, cut that grass, sir. Cut that grass. Go on and cut that grass. Change the oil while you at it. One task at a time. One task. Don't give them too much. You can't give men too much to do because they get overwhelmed. Soon as you ask them, well, honey, while you're over there, can you stop by? You asked me to go pick up some extra spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti sauce, because that's difficult. You know that's difficult. You know I had to go and stand in line for the spaghetti sauce. Well, I just needed you to stop by and pick this up for me while you was already out. He ain't gonna do it because it's too much. Okay, love. He ain't gonna do it because it's too much. You gotta one task at a time. One task at a time. It'll be they not built for it, Divine, at all. You be like, babe, can you pick this up while you already? Well, now you're doing too much. How am I doing too much? I asked you to bring me a Pepsi. You were already picking up pizza. How is that doing too much? Right, Glam, it's too much. Now, mind you, when the shoe is on the other foot, baby, while you already over there, can you bring me back? Oh, sure. Sure, honey. Sure. Sure, you wanted the beer? Okay, I'll bring the beer. I'll get the beer, because that's what you wanted. Yeah, okay, great. Mind you, you had to go pick up kids. You had to drop off a money order. You had to stand in line and get more groceries. Then you had to go pick up the food. But he called you and said, can you pick up a pack of beer? Sure. Too much. You're doing too much. You asked him to bring you a Pepsi. This is too much. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even have to get out of the car for the Pepsi. He could just go through the drive-thru. Go through the drive-thru, sir. That's it. What messages do you have for Divine? We got family, money. Exactly, Graham. Exactly. It's like, sir, we got bigger issues if you can't multitask. Ooh, Spirit says labor work, hobby, and crafts. So this might be something that, which I feel like this is something that you already do. Things that like you put together and things like that. Side hustle. Spirit says be aware and be careful of signing any contracts. Read the fine print. So if you sign up for any new accounts, open a new phone plan, get a new credit card, like Spirit's like, make sure you read the fine print, because some of them, they play games. And their interest rates are too much. We've got family money. Family inheritance, born with money, family has your back. I feel like this is a message though. Right. Take a daily money minute. 1 minute each day to check on financial transactions. If you don't have a bank app, that's I feel like that's an advice there where you can check it and just make sure things are good, you know, things cleared, transactions cleared. Let's see. What are the messages, Spirit, finances? Ooh, takes money to make money. Takes money to make money. Money, blah, blah, blah. I can talk. Right. This is a big one, because if you really want your side hustles or anything to kick off, you may have to invest in like packaging. Branding is a big deal for whatever reason, because you know us women, we like pretty things, shiny things. So if it's blinging, or you know, it's got a pretty bow on it, or the colors of your business cards are, you know, popping, whatever it is, your logo, whatever it is, people are like, ooh, yeah. Ooh, let me get that. All because it's pretty. Women, we are so vain sometimes. I'm guilty. I am guilty, okay? It's like, ooh, I want that. But yeah. Hair, makeup, nail salon, cosmetics. You may want to do a little hair for a little extra cash. Spirit's just throwing it out there. And then gratitude says money can't always buy love or happiness. Appreciate the things you already have. And I feel like you already do that. They're just reiterating. It really does. I'm telling you, it really does. I literally had to buy some packaging for my cosmetic stuff today off Amazon, because I have a business account and then I have my personal account. And I was like, here we go. So, and I actually have an order to ship off tomorrow. But yeah, and I have to keep investing. Like, people forget this. It takes money to make money. You set aside $50 or $100 to, like, on Instagram or Facebook to market. Yeah, it definitely does. You have to market. And so if you want to put yourself on the market, you have to be consistent, and you have to be willing to invest, because people are not going to place orders. People are not going to know that you exist if you are not consistent and you're not willing to pay the price for advertising. Exactly, Em. And if you don't have the startup money, you may have to come out of your own pocket to fund certain things. I know I have when I first got started, and I still do at times, because you just have, sometimes you don't have it right then and there, but you need to get that particular thing, like whatever you need to get printed or edited or whatever it is that you need to get done. You just got to get it. You just got to get it. And there's a lot of funding for startups too, new business owners, startups too. It's a lot of work. People don't realize that. Like, starting a business, there's a lot of work. You want to research the legalities. You want to research certain perks that come with being a business owner, like certain discounts and certain tax credits and things like that that you have. Right, Glam. That makes sense. Right, Em. Yep, you're right. That's the startup money. And even opening a business line of credit, you know, that's an investment also, because you're still having to pay that off if you have a business credit card. So, and that's a thought too, you know, if you're wanting to go in business, opening up a business credit card is a good way to start. That's a great startup investment. Yes, exactly. But you want to do the research first to know what type of business you're running, and it helps to kind of glean off of other people, like kind of get ideas or inspiration from other people. Yeah. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for my lovely divine Cancerian? What's the message? Hunter. White Witch, be the light. Okay, so I got the Hunter and I got the White Witch. Okay. And we have Direction Guardian on the bottom of the deck. Choose your path. So these two are what I'm going to do. White Witch, be the light, and Hunter, track down your fears and desire. Spirit says, take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. It says, no matter what's happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If it doesn't bring you peace, it's bringing you pain. Spirit says, if you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you're in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, for example, you're being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that's being picked on? Bully keeps coming up. Or are you the one who's guilty of causing the drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. However that resonates with you, my love, that's what Spirit wanted you to know. We have Hunter. So if you're experiencing any type of dramatic energies around you, Spirit is saying to be the light. Bring peace. Bring peace. Peace and love. Peace and love. I know that sounds cliche, but seriously, if it doesn't bring me peace and it drains my energy, I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not putting myself, and this is why one of the benefits of being an air sign is detachment. When you can detach yourself as an empath from other people's energetic fields, you tend to be able to, when you can detach yourself from other people's energetic fields, you tend to be able to strengthen your power because you're not allowing them to pull you down. Is it? I might have to refresh it. It might be me. It might be me. Okay. What about now? Is it better now? Is it better now? It says can y'all see me? Okay. Do I need to hop out and then hop back in? Is that what I need to do? Y'all let me know. Okay. Okay. So Divine, we've got we've got the Hunter. Spirit says, instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you bury, become the hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. Spirit says, you're not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You're here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that's been haunting you. It says, if you're female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. So those are the messages. And then I have Direction Guardian. I always love the Guardians. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your path isn't set in stone. It says, and your angels and guides have no expectations from you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up. And choose with your heart. So that's that. Those are spirit guides, messages. Are there any messages in regards to love and connection, spirit, that you need to know? Okay. Love and connection. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. So there may be an opportunity for a new beginning between you and your person. Eight of Swords. You or your person may have been in an Eight of Swords mentality, like feeling like overwhelmed, feeling like there is no way out of the situation. This can't be improved, but Spirit said, yes, it can. Yes, it can. Yeah, yes, it can. Look at there. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Harmony. 2 of Cups. Yep. Lots of love here. Lots of love here. Y'all still connected. Yeah, your person definitely sees you as the Empress. Yeah, very loving. Somebody that he wants to grow with. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Growth and success. Yeah. Yeah, there's unfinished business between y'all. This ain't over. It ain't over. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Now, it could be you, it could be him, but somebody here could be holding back. Somebody here could be holding back. Ace of Swords. If you're holding back or they're holding back, Spirit is saying communication will help clear things up. Something like, it's like if somebody's holding back saying how they feel about something, somebody needs to speak up. Somebody needs to say what needs to be said or have the conversation that needs to be had. Address the elephant in the room. This is going to bring peace forward. This is going to bring peace forward. We got the Chariot, so then, which is Cancer energy. Then you're going to be able to move forward. Address the elephant in the room, because if you don't, you're only going to be in this page. This connection is only going to be in a Page of Cups energy, meaning the love is going to be very minimal, and it may not be enough to keep the passion, the energy there. So yeah, Page of Cups, Spirit's like, you got to open up. You got to open up, say what needs to be said, address what needs to be addressed. Because, you know, if you feel something, say something. I've always said that. If you feel it, say it. You might hurt some feelings. It's okay. Feelings pass. Emotions pass. Emotions are temporary. 1 minute you're angry, the next minute you're sad, the next minute you're happy, smiling, anxious, worried. Emotions pass. Ew, you crack me up. Emotions are temporary. Don't worry about, as long as you're speaking your truth and how you feel about the situation, that's what's important. Don't be afraid to tell from your heart how you feel. They do. They change like water all the time. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That way you'll be able to move forward in this connection, not in darkness. Things will be clear, not in the shadows, and not feeling alone. Like, you know, not feeling like you're having to walk this alone or being anxious or worried about where things are going. Spirit is saying, there's karma here. There's karma here in this connection. Somebody has some karmic lessons to learn with justice here, but there is a potential for stability. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Yeah. There's potential for stability here and celebration, to be happy, have a happy home, happy family life. But things have, the truth has to come to light. Justice is karmic balance too. It's like the scales have to be balanced. Things have to be reciprocal. Somebody has to give as much as they receive. It has to be, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be even on both sides of the scale. It can't be you doing all the work and you doing this and you doing that, and then they only do like, they only put in 5%. It's like, sir, you only got 5 on it? This is way more than 5. This is more like 500. And I'm paying 90% of the bill. What, how? Why? So Spirit's like, you know, things have to be balanced out here. You may have some dreams about this. 9 of Swords are about nightmares also. So very intense dreams, because you may be worried, and the subconscious kicks, you know, the subconscious kicks in when we sleep. Right. And yeah, I finally got HBO Max. I went ahead and got it. I broke down and I said, you know what? Let me just get HBO Max. Here we go. Here we go. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you may, if you feel, because the moon is also about deep feelings, Divine. If you feel alone and you feel like you just want to move forward in a single energy, this Spirit is like, communicate. Communicate how you feel with your person, because if you move forward and you don't speak how you truly feel, it's gonna haunt you. You're gonna regret not telling him how you really feel and what you really need and what's lacking. So yeah, I know, it's terrible. Exactly. But Spirit says there's a potential for things to be balanced out. Also, if you had a suspicion about anything, you're going to find something out. If you had a suspicion about something, that's going to be revealed. The truth is going to be revealed. To be revealed. Whatever that is. Whatever it is that you've kind of been like questioning, Spirit saying, you're going to find out. I don't know what they're talking about, but whatever that is, whatever, you know what it means. Whatever it is that you've been questioning about, you're going to find out. There's going to be clarity. Oh, never heard of it. Never heard of it. So I think, yeah. I think the main thing is doing what makes your heart and soul sing. You know what I mean? GD, you can go ahead and post your question. You'll be the last person I take because it's already 9:30. I was supposed to be off of here at, what time am I supposed to be over? I was supposed to be off of here at 8:30. I done said an extra whole damn hour. Yeah, Schitt's Creek is on Netflix. You might want to watch Evil. That's a show that's streaming on Netflix. Glam, you looking for something to watch? I was trying to think. There was another show on Netflix, but I couldn't remember what it was. If I figure it out, I'll text you. That's a big thing, Divine. Doing what makes your heart and soul sing. You know, you can only be patient for so long. You know what I mean? G's next actions. How long have you and G been together? GD, how long have y'all been together? And are you guys not in communication? Is that why you're wanting to know what the intentions or actions are going to be? Possibly. Yep. Thank you, M. GD is my last person. You're welcome, love. You are most welcome. Good night, love. Good night to everybody hopping off the live stream. Love y'all. When I get off of here, the foodie, okay, is going to have egg rolls. Gotta feed Rico, but y'all know how that goes. He's too wild. Rico is the one that does too much. GD. Oh, currently no contact. Okay. So you guys work. See, ooh. This reminds me of my Instagram stories today. I was asking people, like, would you take your ex back? Why? Because no. Trash is trash. I don't do seconds. I don't do leftovers. It's messy. That's me. But, you know, sometimes some people can do that. Some people have the capacity to be friends with an ex. Not me. I'm not that strong. Got mixed signals in this. Okay, so he's currently not contacting you. I'm going to say this. If he's currently not contacting you and we're almost in winter, the hell? There we go. And we're almost in winter. More than likely, he's not going to do anything. Like, more than likely, he's not going to do anything. How long have you been in no contact? Right. He just got blocked. I swear, the trolls love to come out at night. They love it. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. What was that like? Blockity block. Welcome to my show. I have no problems blocking people in social media and in real life. I hung up the phone on somebody yesterday. Yeah. The older I get, my tolerance level just gets like this. My tolerance for foolery, it just continues to just... And then I have people calling me the devil. The devil. You're the devil. Why? Because I blocked you? Because I set a boundary? Because you don't know how to respect other people? I had somebody constantly messaging me long paragraphs about issues. No. This is not that. This is not that. Right. Zappity zap, 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 zap. So people be so disrespectful. Gosh. Gee, what's G's thoughts towards GD? What's his thoughts? Was this an issue? I'm really bad at commitment. He may not have been ready for anything serious. So maybe that's why he agreed to maintain, contact or friendship with you. We've got, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. Right. Zaps. Gotta start zapping. You are special to me, even though I told you otherwise. So he does still think about you. He reminisces about the connection. And he knows that you're a good person. He knows that. Let's see. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. Oh. I'm sorry. I couldn't tell. So she's just doing what she has to do right now. She does value you though. She does. You are special to her, even if she didn't really tell you that. You mean a lot to her. But she just doesn't know if she's cut out for this. This is funny because, not like haha funny, but ironic. This is funny because usually it's the other way around. So this is interesting. Thank you for hopping into the channel, GD, because I hardly ever have masculines. So this is an honor and a privilege. I'm really, really bad at commitment. So it could be her. Like, she could actually have commitment issues. So that could be why, you know, you guys are not together, because she wasn't ready for that. She just wasn't in a space for it. Look, it all comes down to timing. So could be the right person, wrong time. Could be. That may be why you guys aren't like on a consistent communication. You know what I mean? But like I always tell, you know, divine feminines, right? Like I always tell them, you know, only give to what's giving to you. If you feel the energy, pay attention to your intuition. Okay. If you don't feel that your person is giving you what you need, or they're playing games, or they're really not that serious, release it. Okay. Law of attraction, release to receive. Because as soon as you release what's not meant for you, you can get something a whole lot better. You can get something a whole lot better. You know, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in a healthy connection. Don't wait around. Don't wait around for her to reach out, because that's a no. We don't do that here. Yeah. Move on with your life. Let her go. She does think about you, but she's not ready right now. She's just living her life. Right now may not be the time that she's ready for a connection, because she's really bad at commitment. She doesn't know. Here's the problem. If she doesn't know what she wants, you can't make her mind up for her. You're not a mind reader. You know what I mean? Like, it's on her. It's really on her at this point. Spirit, what's the tea? Also, keep in mind, she could have other options. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, unrequited. That's the situation. Unrequited. Spirit says unmatched or not returned. You're welcome. It's like she may not be giving you what you need. She may not be giving you what you need in this connection. The reassurance, the love, the nurturing. If you don't feel loved or appreciated or acknowledged, then go to where you will be. Move on to something that's going to make you feel more fulfilled. Don't entertain what's not entertaining you. Let's see. Love. I mean, you can still have love for someone. Here's the thing, GD. You can still have love for someone and let them be in peace. The only way I could describe this analogy is when you have a close relative or loved one that crosses over. You love that person, but you have no control over when God calls them home. You have no control. When that happens, you just have to surrender to the process. And this is kind of the same, like, it's kind of the same energy. Like, you have to surrender to the process. Like, if she really wants the connection, then she's going to put forth the effort, you know? She's going to put forth the effort. That's why I say love is a risk. Love is a risk. Love with anyone. Because you get so close, you get so attached to, we get attached to people and relationships. And so when that's no longer there, it's hard for us to release. It's hard for us to detach and allow them to be. Allow them to be, allow them to choose. But she's going to have to decide what she wants. It's on her. Some things are out of our control, so don't let it stress you out. Good night, Glam. Thanks for hopping in, boo. Yeah, don't let this stress you out. As much love as you have so much love to give. Yeah, closed off, unallowed. If she's closing herself off to you, then don't push it. Don't force it. If it don't fit, don't force it, Spirit said. Yeah. We all do to a certain degree, Em, so that's not a bad thing. Because you do want to have attachment. You do want to feel love. You want to feel your emotions. But you also want to be able to turn them off when you need to. It's the balance, you know? It's the balance that we were talking about earlier. It's like knowing when to turn it on and then knowing when to turn it off, you know? It's like that. Aisha, I forgot you were still in here. That's where you struggle. You're not weak, you struggle. But you can overcome it. You can. You're just gonna have to train yourself. You're gonna have to train yourself to detach. Detachment is really an art because not everybody can do it. Not everybody can do it. Oh, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. But detachment is a process, and it's hard for some people. Yeah, it's hard, but it takes practice and it takes consistency. And people who have detachment issues usually are extremely codependent. So you don't want to be the other extreme. You don't want to be codependent, because when you have a codependent personality, you're constantly feeding off of the emotions and energies of other people. And that can take a toll on you. You're good, Aisha, honey. We're finna get off here. That can really wear you down. That's why I say people who identify as empaths, we have it tough, but this is why we have to set tough boundaries. You will not be messaging me after 10 p.m. It's not going to happen. I'm not responding to you. You're not going to be messaging me at 4 in the morning with drama. I'm not responding to that. You don't need a reading every day. You do not. You don't. You know, like we have to set, empaths have to set boundaries, because people will walk all over it because they know that you're so loving, you're so nice, you're so good. Sometimes you gotta say no, just no. No explanation needed. Just no. I'm not going today. I don't feel like it. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. No, just no. It's hard. Somebody asked that question today in my stories. They were asking me, well, you know, how do you identify as an empath, and how do you handle that? How do I handle that? Boundaries. I have a schedule. If you don't book a reading within a certain time, it won't get done. I'm not going to be up all night having conversations with folks. Exactly. And that's the thing. We have to feel, because we can feel, we have to pay attention to the intuition that we have, and say the inner compass, and say, ooh, where's this going? Where's this going? Is this person worth me giving that much energy to? How are they giving to me? How are they balancing this out? It's almost like a transaction. You're giving time, energy, whatever. What are they giving? When you think of it like that, you know, it's almost like a bartering system. It's the transaction. You have the product. Are they willing to pay your price? What's your price as an empath? What is your price? Before you give the product over to this person, are they paying your worth? Are they paying for quality? Are they paying what you're actually worth? Or are they, you know, they're like paying $5 for something that's worth $500? That's the thing. And that's where boundaries and maintaining them come into play. I'm not going to give you access to me if you're not willing to do what I ask. You're not willing to respect my boundaries. I'm sure he is, but actions speak louder than words. So it's like if you want the transaction, you know what I mean, you've got to come through. It's like, you know, it's like when you go and you shop for a new car and it's like, okay, so where's the down payment? Because the car is probably about $30,000. The dealership's going to want a down payment. Unless you have extremely good credit, they're going to want a down payment. So it's like, okay, so what's the down payment? You want this relationship, you want to build a life. Where's the down payment? How are you investing? That's the thing. How are you investing? Before I give you access to this vehicle, before I let you drive this vehicle off the lot, are you insured? Do you have insurance? It's like that. It's like that type of energy. That's the key. Because money talks. Money talks, and you know what walks. So there's that. But you know, I have this feeling though. I have this feeling that he won't verbalize it. He's not a very verbal. He doesn't really verbalize a lot because he's the avoidant type. Right. You know, but he's an avoidant type, his personality type. So it's like he avoids the tough conversations. So I feel like he won't ever come out and just say, you know, he's doing things to make you feel a certain way. So it's not saying, okay, this is what I want. And goes back to square one. He doesn't communicate properly. He does everything but communicate. Yes, through action by saying, well, I may come up for Christmas. Okay, great. Or, thanks, babe. You see what I'm saying? You see my point? He does everything but says, and this is, you know, this is a part of taking accountability too. I've messed up. Okay? I messed up. This is me. This is me. If it were me, if I were Jay, I messed up. I am so sorry that the past few months I've been distant. Exactly. Do you see my genuine apology here? The past few months I've been distant. I've been distracted. I've been focused on myself. And I'm sorry that I put you in that situation to where you were feeling uncertain, hurt, down, disappointed because I wasn't making any solid plans with you. And I'm so sorry, and I really want to make it up to you. And I want us to try to work together to move this thing forward to see where we can go. That's how you reconcile. He's not going to do that. He's going to do this like he always does, how he wants to do this. If he wants to come for Christmas, he'll let you know, I'll be there, he'll give you a date, whatever, I'm coming for Christmas. Not like a... yeah. Not like a, you know, like a normal apology, a normal acknowledgement of failed behavior, an acknowledgement of accountability. Like, I was wrong. And this is why I talk about, this is why I stress humility. Humility is important because you have to be willing to apologize in a relationship whenever you're wrong. You have to be able to admit when you're wrong. If you've never received an apology, that is a major problem. Anytime. That's like if you bump into someone, your natural reaction, if I accidentally bump somebody, I'm at the movies or something, I'm in line, I accidentally bump somebody, my natural response is, oh, I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. And I mean it. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. That's a genuine, I seriously mean that. So if a person doesn't really have that, Exactly, and then he comes back in and like, I hate to say this, but like almost like he's saving the day, the knight in shining armor. How? You left me for however many months, guessing, hoping, waiting, and then you just walked back in here? No, sir. No, sir. Well, we definitely need to have a conversation, because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this another day, week, month, year. We've got to have a conversation. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm not going to entertain this. You can't keep doing me like this and then expecting to just come back in like nothing happened and I'm supposed to just be okay with it. Because it's not okay. It's not okay. It's literally like someone slapping you in the face. They slap you in the face and then turn back around tomorrow and say, act like nothing ever happened. Yeah, act like nothing ever happened. I know I smacked you in the face. That's like a coworker smacking you in the face, and you go back to work, and the person acts like they never slapped you in the face, and they be like, oh, here's a cup of coffee. I brought you some coffee. Well, you don't like coffee. What do you like in the morning? What do you like in the morning? Here's a bagel. I brought you a bagel and some hot tea or hot chocolate. Here you go. Here you go. Like, is that supposed to be an apology? How about, oh, I'm so sorry. I slapped you yesterday. I should not have done that. I am so sorry. Not coming in here with bagels and cream cheese and orange juice. That's not an apology. Make it make sense. And then you're just supposed to be like, oh, thanks, I guess. Are you gonna take the bagels and the juice? Like, is that supposed to make it better now? She brought you the juice and the bagel. She never apologized. She never even acknowledged the situation. It's like, it's manipulative. If I bring her the bagels and the juice, right. If I bring her the bagels and the juice, she's not gonna remember that I just slapped the hell out of her yesterday. She's not gonna, So just because they brought you the bagel and the juice, does that mean that you're supposed to forget about what happened? When they didn't give you a sincere apology, nor did they say moving forward, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So for a certain amount of months, you were put on hold. You were literally told, right now, I'm focusing on this. Right. That's how it's got to be. That's how it's got to be, because if not, he's going to keep doing this. Oh, well, I know you want to see me, so I'm going to show up. I'm not going to even acknowledge anything in the past. I'm not going to bring up anything negative. Great, and as long as you see what I'm saying, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. He's not going to acknowledge the past. He's not going to acknowledge those things that were said 6 months ago. All of that, he's not going to, it's almost like in his mind, it's like it's brand new. This is literally how it is. He's acting brand new. That's what it is, Aisha. If acting brand new was a person. So now we're going to pretend like you weren't put on hold. There were no plans made, because that never happened. No one said that they wanted a relationship. No one said that. Where'd you get that from? See what I'm saying? Acting brand new. So in his mind, we started over. But here's the thing. You can't start over without my consent. So actually, Actually, you have power here. You have power here. We don't just get to start over and push my emotions aside because you want to start over. Also, he didn't like that post because, like I said, he wants to control the situation and he doesn't want to see you move on. Right. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying I'm being sarcastic. We're going to pretend like that never happened. Like it's the behavior of pretending certain things didn't happen is what I'm saying. That's my point. So it's like I'm going to act like none of that happened and I'm going to come back in and oh, I'm here for you now and now I want to come see you and everything's good, right? Is it? Because you don't answer the questions when I ask you. The questions are not being answered. There's no clarity on for sure where are we going to be in the next 6 months. We don't know. We don't know. What is this? What are we? It like answers. That's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You know? But the part that's concerning, kind of disturbing, is the fact that you can push me aside to focus on you, and that's fine. But then when you want to come back in, I feel like all men, like, they always have something to say about a woman's driving because that's, you know, they just do. But that's disturbing to me. Like, the fact that that can all happen and then all of a sudden, I'm here to the rescue. Like, how? I've been drowning for 6 months. Now you give me a life. Now you're gonna hand me a life rope. Yeah. Exactly. Now you're going to give me a life rope? First, it was about you. What you had going on and how stressed you were. You didn't have time for me. So, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Right. And how? What do you mean you're back? So then the question, now it's on you, and because it's like, well, is he back? Is that what you want? Like, is that what you really want? Because if it is, that's the risk you take, saying, okay, well, let's do it again. Let's go through this again and possibly risk the same shit that happened before of not being communicated with. Right. Of not being communicated with, getting breadcrumb information, like, if we're together, if we're together, right, if we're together, if this happens, it's a what if, maybe, I don't really know, like, type thing. And then you get your emotions on the line and all of the things. Just saying. Right. Change is the operative word. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Right. Good luck with getting a plan, though. Good luck with that, because you know how that goes. This is what we're doing, you know? I just find it weird that no matter what has happened, the good, the bad, the ugly, there's never an acknowledgement. There's never an acknowledgement of wrongdoing. There's never an, I apologize for this. I shouldn't have said this to you. I shouldn't have raised my voice. I shouldn't have acted this way. I shouldn't have left you on hold. Exactly. I should have, I should have let you know what was going on. I should have been more attentive. I should have, you know? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, there's never that type of acknowledgement. It's just, hey, babe. Yeah. Yeah. You're better than me, because I've been there. And the person, you know, they were just like, it was constant in and out, no clarity. Eventually communication just faded off and the trash took itself out. The trash took itself out, because I was this close to going off on the guy. This close. But he eventually stopped communicating. So I was like, didn't have to confront him. But I was like, I'm not going to keep doing this. Actually, I did. I take that back. I did actually confront the person, and he was like, you're right. I'm not ready for a relationship. Yeah, he was like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm still healing. Okay, so why lead someone on? Why have someone wasting time to spend time with you, to go on dates, to travel, to see you, to do? Why? What? Make it make sense, you know? But I don't think he will, though. I think he's different. I don't think he'll fall off. I don't. Because like you said, he saw that post and that made him feel some type of way. How dare someone looks, because in his mind, you're his. In his mind, you're his. So it's like, how dare somebody else be looking at my woman? The woman that I left on hold for so many months. The woman that I told, I don't have time for you right now. I'm working on me. You know? How dare someone? How dare they? Hi, Ashika. Yeah, I'm about to hop out. How dare someone? Because now you're his all of a sudden. You're welcome, love. I'm trying to make it make sense. And you know me. Today, boo babe. Tomorrow, it'll be, I've got a lot going on. I can't handle this right now. That's why I said emotions come and go, because depending on the mood, depending on the day, you know, things change. I love you. Really? Are you sure? Because, you know, last week it was different. I'm outside in the snow. Okay. Well, I hope the love is still there, you know. Gosh. They are. Thankfully. I'm glad they're fleeting. I'm so glad that nobody stays in their emotions, because, whew, it's too much. It's too much. Well, some people do. Some people do. Some people are like, you know. I crack myself up, really. But I'm just like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, how is it that I'm your babe today, and then tomorrow you don't even got time for me? You don't even got time because you're stressed. Like, what? Make it make sense. Or the moment that I post a picture, you're concerned. Yeah. Now you're concerned. Who is that? Do you really want to know who that is? I'm a mess, though. I'm a mess. Because I just can't. I can't with people. People say a lot of things that make no sense to me, and I'm just like, what? Somebody did that to me the other day at work. They called me and they were just going on and on. I said, ma'am, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The lady just started going on. I said, what are you talking about? First of all, who are you? Who are you? Hello? You need to let what? Who are you, ma'am? I don't know your daughter. I don't know who are you? Identify yourself. That's the first step. People. Hi, Al-Qaid. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Readings are closed. I'm actually gonna hop off here because I've been on here way too long. But as always, thank you guys for hopping into the live stream. Yes, you can always feel free to hop onto my website. I do have a space for questions there. You can pay and book there. AquarianEmpressTarot.net. There you go. You're welcome, love. Good night, y'all.